Hey guys, welcome back to another Phoenix Rising YouTube video. My previous video at the end of it, I talked about the next three ideas that I had essentially for where the Harry Potter franchise can go. And number one is going to end up being the story of Voldemort. I feel as if that is one of the more interesting and in-depth characters that we obviously need to learn about, and I feel like I just feel like that would be captivating and interesting, seeing Voldemort progress from obviously after Crimes of Grindelwald into becoming Voldemort. And I want to see like the process of where he begins to start thinking about the Horcruxes and his process of going through the Horcruxes and his process of sitting here and trying to get the Sword of Gryffindor to make it a Horcrux, because obviously, he had 3 of the 4 founders' items. The only founder's item that he could not get his hands on was the Sword of Gryffindor, because obviously he wasn't a pure Gryffindor. He wasn't pure at heart. Number 2 is obviously, I think, the one that everybody wants, and that is a Marauders movie. I would love a Marauders movie. James Potter, a young Sirius Black, a young Peter Pettigrew, a young Remus Lupin, a young Severus Snape, Lily Potter. I just feel like that would be doing the fans a service, that the fans would just eat that up and love it. And I kind of have a theory about the supposed Harry Potter TV show being about that, and I kind of am interested to see if that's what it's going to be about. If not, then I feel like we'll get a movie about that in the near future. Now, the last one is one that I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't want to see, but I have been dying to see it since I watched the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2 all those years ago, and that is the Cursed Child movie. I want to see the trials and tribulations of Harry's, Ron's, and all their kids. I want to learn the story of Delphina Riddle in movie form. I feel like you could easily make probably like a 5-movie series about that. And basically, I want them to like create this new threat, this new Dark Lord or Dark Lady in Delphina Riddle. It would give the next generation of Harry Potter fans something to love and hang on to. And I feel like given the right time and given the right amount of money and direction, that these 3 movies could continue to keep the franchise alive for decades to come, even though it's already been alive for decades to come. And I also mentioned about the Harry Potter reboot. Well, Tom Felton has also recently said that he feels like sooner rather than later he's going to be able to don the robes of Draco Malfoy again. And I feel like that's either going to be within Cursed Child or within the supposed rated R Harry Potter reboots that we're supposed to be getting. I can possibly see that, but yet at the same time, I can't, because they're going to have to dish out a lot of money. I don't know if Rupert will come back. Emma said that she's kind of interested. Daniel has actually said that he would not mind returning to Harry Potter, but if he returned to the Harry Potter franchise, he would first want to play as James Potter. The Harry Potter reboot, I could easily see it not technically being a Harry Potter reboot. I feel like the Harry Potter reboot is going to be along the lines of Cursed Child. But yeah, man, like it's really going to be interesting, and I feel like for the first time in their lives, I feel like Warner Brothers needs to listen to the fans here, because I feel as if the Harry Potter fans and the Harry Potter fandom knows what they want and what's best for the series. Now, if they were to hypothetically reboot the actual Harry Potter series, and they could actually hypothetically find people to play Harry, Ron, and Hermione as their younger selves, I would want them to not go by the books that are out. I feel as if you take into consideration what the audience wants. Like, for instance, and my belief is, I feel like if they reboot the series, Harry should end up with Luna because, first of all, Harry and Luna in Slughorn's Party is adorable. They're hilarious. And it's just like there's so much missed opportunities within the original 8 films that they could easily change with a reboot. And if they were given time, and if they are given the green light to reboot these, I feel like it being on HBO Max would allow them a lot more leeway than what it would be if it was just released in movie theaters. Because with HBO Max, you have the options of you basically kind of making a little bit more darker, a little bit more edgier Harry Potter reboot. But yeah, like I really hope that this keeps happening. Like Harry Potter for me was a very big part of my life. I know that it's a very big part of a lot of people's lives. I know that there's a few family members or a few people in my family that are showing their kids the Harry Potter franchise. Like, this is what we grew up on. This right here was our generation. And yeah, man, like the Harry Potter fandom and the Harry Potter series, it's in my opinion not gonna die anytime soon. But enough rambling about that. I can ramble for days about Harry Potter. My next videos are going to be my top 5 favorite Harry Potter characters, and there's going to be a lot more to come from me dealing with Harry Potter and the Fantastic Beasts franchise, and more theories and ideas that I have and ways that I would have improved the movies. But yeah, like, this has been another Phoenix Rising video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.